I'm going to speak about my experience microdosing Iboga. I started back in March, about 7 months ago. I've been taking Iboga every morning, daily, about 3 to 6 drops in water. And it's been a beautiful, gentle awakening. I didn't know anything about Iboga when I started taking it. I knew that it was a powerful plant medicine, and I had a desire to heal myself. I had a desire to reframe my relationship to alcohol. And I had been feeling for quite some time that things within myself were not in alignment. I'm a yoga instructor. I'm a single mom with 3 children. And for the past 4 years, my dependency on alcohol had become obvious to me, not necessarily obvious to those around me, but I wasn't content inside myself. First month of microdosing Iboga, I was still drinking alcohol. I didn't change anything in my day-to-day life except for taking the Iboga each morning. And a very beautiful, gentle process began to happen inside myself, where my body went from craving alcohol and wanting to have a drink in the evening, most evenings, to gradually not wanting that, and eventually physically even feeling the sense of repulsion, being repulsed at the thought of alcohol. It wasn't a matter of trying really hard to quit drinking. It felt like there was a gentle teacher within me that was holding my hand and guiding me to love and want to take care of myself. And with the awareness that alcohol wasn't bringing peace within, that alcohol wasn't bringing everything into alignment, alcohol wasn't giving me the answers, it became quite clear and an easy choice to walk right past the liquor store. When I started taking Iboga, was unaware if taking it would have any effect on my physical body, if it would alter anything. Different than taking mushrooms or marijuana or having a glass of wine, where you actually do feel a noticeable physical difference, a lift or a buzz. With Iboga, there is no physical change. There's no physical altered state. You can carry on your day-to-day working, driving, raising the children, making plans. What is happening, though, gradually, slowly, gently, is a shift in awareness. Slow, steady, gentle, growing expansion of vision that is happening quietly, almost in the peripheral. And then you begin to feel and notice that shift in the heart, in the mind, in the level of awareness of being able to observe yourself. This is something quite phenomenal that I've experienced with Iboga. The heart has been able to communicate more clearly, or I've been able to hear the heart with more clarity. So unlike other substances or psychedelics, with Iboga, the shift is not happening in the physical body. There may be synapses realigning in the brain. There may be physical things happening on a microscopic level in ways that you don't actually feel physically in your life day to day. I can't say that it is the same or will be the same for each person, but what I do know is that Iboga brings awareness, this awareness that is quietly expanding on an unconscious level. Iboga is also commonly referred to as a dream medicine, and I do find that my dreams have been more vivid and easier to recall, a lot of which I don't understand, but I'm trusting the process. Iboga is a gentle teacher, or Iboga is Iboga, and having Iboga in my system allows myself, the gentle teacher within, to be recognized. Human part of myself, which has the free will to use that truth, to use that awareness, to make choices accordingly. I have found that I have been more close to my heart. I've been more in touch with my physical body, just reading my quality of energy, my quality of thoughts. And nature has been essential. And I've always felt a connection to nature. I've always felt that nature is a place of truth. Being in nature washes my senses clean. I understand my place in this universe. I am a part of it all. Iboga as a healing tool, the unraveling of all the false beliefs that I hold. I think microdosing Iboga over a long period of time is a beautiful way of resetting the system and realigning not only the synapses in the brain and how we relate to substances, how we relate to our emotions, how we relate to other people, and that expanding vision of self. Everything is beginning to make sense. And in that understanding and in that awareness, peace is growing within. But I've let fear really take over and determine a lot of my life choices and small choices throughout the day and bigger life choices as well. So I would say that since I've been microdosing Iboga, there's been a weeding out of the fear and replacing it with truth. I'm really thankful to have found Iboga. I'm really thankful to be on this journey. The ability to differentiate from story, from past experiences, and what might be my automatic response or false beliefs working out in how I function in the world. I'm going to continue the journey. So I thank you, Aaliyah, for also guiding me in the somatic healing sessions that we've dived into that have been so beautiful, life-changing realizations that have come out of those sessions. It's a gradual process, but it's started. It started, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you, Iboga. Thank you, Aaliyah. And thank you to myself.